Yeah, Abid, I hope you both shall be fine. So I'm making this video to give Ariel the brief overview of what have done on this site, how this CMS system works, and what should he do, where should he start. He will get a good idea after that. So this is the let's first go to the design. Let me zoom out a little, and so initially this is how the home page should look like. So we have a top section and we have two sections, the top section and the bottom section. In the top section, we have a kind of a background image and a tab content. So when the gets clicked, the event search bar should appear, which is something like, give me a minute, which is something like this, a single bar. Yes. So when someone clicks on this event tab, the event tagline appears and this search bar appears as well. So when someone clicks on the hotel tab, this hotel tagline appears and so is the hotel search bar. Now, right now, the first and the foremost issue that we have on our website live site is this MIME type issue, which is text. So I added this JS file for the carousel. Uh, carousel is, wait a minute, let me show you. Where is the carousel? So this is the carousel. For this carousel, I had selected an owl carousel code because owl carousel code was very simple and it was easily integratable to the site. So this carousel is working on many sites, many pages, sorry, many templates. So this is the add event or add hotel template. This is the I think check. Uh, yes, this is the cart or something template. I don't know the name of this yet. I don't remember, sorry about that. So as you can see, it is being shown here as well, and also in the travel card template the carousel is also there. So the we have to use carousel in many of the templates, so that's why I added the owl carousel. So once I added the owl carousel, this error got appeared and it said that the server has strictly used MIME type, uh, strictly restricts this file to be used. So when this error appeared, the most of the JavaScript on the website stopped working. So earlier on, this section was working properly, and so was this one. Let me show you in my localhost environment. So this is my localhost environment. As you can see that this part of the page is working properly. As you can see here, the backend developer did the SOI and I added. And what I did in this area was there were a lot of errors, especially the images, and there were blank spaces. I removed all the HTML errors in this area. So this area, which is the second section of the home page, is working perfectly. Now the top section is not working perfectly in my localhost because in the beginning I used to do most of the code in the JSBin. Why? Because in the JSBin, if I am working on some JavaScript, then I can easily see all the errors live without having to refresh, add the code, save it, and then refresh the site and go to the console, etc. So in the beginning, I used to do all the coding here. So as I got familiar with this CMS system, then I turned to my localhost area and stop working. So when you will solve this MIME type error that I showed you earlier, in the console, this home page will start working properly. Right now, as you can see, this is the event search bar, and in the backend you can see, yes. Okay, so the event search bar is also appearing in front of the hotel search bar. So both were working properly, but because of this MIME tab issue, it's not working. So I would recommend that first of all you should solve that. Secondly, I have so this is the main booking page template, which is the hotel booking template. This is has a lot of issues. I don't know what the previous backend developer did on this page, but let me show you how it is working right now. What's that? Booking. So this is the only template remaining for me to code for you. Otherwise, the rest of the design is all complete, which is all these templates. So this is the event and hotel description template, and this is the card template, travel card template. Let me see what have I given the name for this template. Thank you, travel card, hotel details, event details. Yes, this is the hotel or event details template, this one. And okay, one is the add event and one. So this is the add event, I think, template. Yes, and this is the event description template. So all of these are working. I have also created this template as well. uh, yes, these one as well. So is this. So right now what is remaining on the side for me to do is to make this one template, which is the booking PHP template. So as you can see, if I open the booking page, you can see there are lots and lots of errors on this page, and the map is also not being shown. And so this area was supposed to show uh, these elements, these all these, but it's not working. So in the home page these are also working, but right now there was also a system earlier on that showed that I am logged in or not, but you will have to code for that because I have just simply created what had to do. So at the home page, most of the menu items are linked to the home page. This is the home page. How it works: slides in a panel from the top which has some content, and again it toggles to close it as well. Right now this functionality is not working properly, so it toggles it abruptly. So I'll also work on this one. The whole JavaScript issue is solved. My sign in template is for those that who wants to sign in. This is also working. This is also in the home page template. uh, so sign up template is also working, and I have designed it for you, so you can just go code it for the backend. Also there is one issue that as you can see, this is a form, and if I go to sign in, this is also form. I may not have given proper IDs to the form for you to work on. So before you work on this form, you need to check all the forms and give them proper ID, so that if you're coding for one form, the other form does not get in the way. So as you can see, these two links. So right now I am signed in as an admin, so by default the CMS is showing this way. So I think you will need to remove this and add the functionality to these two rather than this one. So the home page has all the things working apart from the JS issue. If the JS issue is solved, then MIME type issue, then this home page will also work properly. As you can see that in my localhost, this section is working properly, and for this I coded in the JavaScript JS bin. So it's not working here, but it will work on the site. After that, when someone clicks on the hotel event and or searches for if someone searches for an event, then he is redirected to the event details page. Okay, so this is the event details page, and when someone clicks on this, there is a form on the event detail page as well, that I again you need to check for its IDs to code your code. So this is the event details page. When someone clicks on this search of the event, he or she will be redirected to this one. So I've coded this form as well, and it was also working, but because of the JS issue, these buttons are not working now, but they were working previously when the MIME tab issue was not there. So when someone uh, after reading the description of this, and this is the related event carousel that because of that the MIME tab issue is there. When someone clicks on this, then they are redirected to add hotel or add event template. Now there are two major portions of our design. The upper portion is for the event category area, and the lower portion is for the hotel area. And both these areas, the description templates are almost similar. Event details and hotel detail templates are similar, but they are a little different in this form section. As let me zoom in. As you can see, there are three different check boxes. Then there is a plus minus field, and then there are the total estimation cost in the event description. But if I go to the hotel description page, then there is a little bit of difference because we have the check-in and check-out field, and then after that we have some more information fields as well. So for these templates are almost similar, but there is a little bit difference in the forms, so you will have to take care of that. Once someone clicks this one, after that, okay, yeah, once someone submits the information, they are then redirected to the add event template. I may not have redirected any, I may not have given the links to these, but you will need to give it those if I have not done that. Okay, I'll show you later where are those templates and how you can link them easily. After that, some the user will get redirected to this one. This one he will get paid. Uh, he will get the information of the total amount, and if someone clicks on this drop down, the total amount will be shown as uh, these separate amounts. And so is the title of the event and a little bit of description. So I've coded that as well. So this template is also done. Below that there is a carousel slider, and these are just simple four other suggestions or whatever they are, but I have coded them and I have sorted them not inside a slider but separately, and these spaces match on the live side. So when someone clicks on this or this, they will then be redirected to this page. So if they are not logged in to the site or they are not registered, so they can just pay it from here. After that they will redirect it to the PayPal, and this is the flow for the hotel description is almost similar, but there's a little difference because there is one different template, which is the booking template, that I need to code yet. So when someone clicks on this hotel search bar and search for the hotels, it will then be redirected to this booking template where there will be different map markers shown on the map regarding the hotels, and the hotels pictures and a little bit of description on the left side will be shown. I hope I can code this template in a couple of days, uh, because I first need to clean it up most. So as I told you earlier, that I have made the hotel description. This is the hotel description template. I made it as well, and I have styled this form as well. Because there was a little bit of difference, so I did not just created one template and gave you the option to just code it such that if the URL of the page matches the event description, then show a different form, and if the URL of the page matches the hotel description, then show this form. In the beginning, I was not very well. I was a little bit confused because of the CMS system, because we had a lot of issues on the CMS system. I just created two templates for these. But for these, because this is the add event and this is the add hotel template, this is these two are almost same, they are just same, and the only difference is these dynamic text or the prices. So I've just coded one template for these two, and you will do the backend work to see if the URL of the page matches the content for the hotel, then show the content of the hotel, and if the URL page matches for the content of event, then show the content of event. So this is the travel card template. This is also the same in both the hotel and event. So I just created one template for that, and so on and so forth for this, and this as well. So this is how the design works. Now let me show you around in the CMS in my localhost how the CMS is working. So right now, I had when I started working on this, I downloaded this folder from the Git. As you can see, there are two folders, eSport AMI and eSport. This is the folder that I downloaded from the website, and this is the other folder that I copied then to this. Why I copied that folder to the other directory? Because I did not have access to the database, and I also was being shown a lot of errors on the PHP code that Umar had already written for it. So because the database was not connected to this one, so if I were to go to the localhost esport AMI dash website, oops, okay, why am I not being okay? I was being shown a lot of issues on this website, as you can see right now. The coming soon page is being displayed, and if I go to any of the template, a lot and lot of errors for that PHP code were being shown. So it was not possible for me to work on this while the errors are being shown. I had to remove all the code and errors, and that would take some time. So what I did was, with the help of Umar, I copied this folder, complete folder, but not its htxs file, and in the admin area there will be a file called settings.php, I think. No, not this one. Setup.php, I guess. Let me check. Yes. So this is the file that connects to the database, and so I basically had the CMS given by Giuliano. So what I did was I installed the CMS and I added the dummy content from it. So once I installed the dummy content of the CMS, I then copied this eSport AMI folder within the eSport AMI dash website, but not its HTXS files or its uh, setup file, so that my uh, so that all the templates are being so that the templates of the website live site gets copied to this site, but the database that is connected is the dummy one. So I'll not be shown some dummy errors like you can see here in this website of my localhost. I'm not being shown any errors of the PHP. So this way I could easily work on the templates, make their designs responsive, and so on and so forth. And then when I'm finished with any template, then I will just simply copy these changes to the eSport AMI dash website folder. So it took some time for me. It was also a little bit of donkey work for me to do, but I did it because of we had a lot of issues. So this is how it works. Inside this eSport AMI folder, there is an eSport AMI folder which is the main area of the site. Uh, right now there is an index.php that kind of has the content of this template, but this is not being shown by this file. It is being shown by this maintenance.php. So I don't know how he did it, but he did it. So in the eSport AMI template, there is the templates area which I am working on. I think you would also be working on this one because this folders is for the admin panels, etc. So in that default and common. So these three templates are the main. These three directories are the main directories that I work on. Sorry, not the widget one, but these model one. Okay, all the templates that I have coded are inside the model templates. In the CSS, I have coded all the CSS for the style sheet in the custom CSS area. And because the booking page had a lot of CSS issues, so I made a separate file that's for that so that it does not interfere with the other code. In the common directory, you can see the common template that I use. The header and footer templates are here. This is the this is the search event page, and this is the search bar page for the hotel. So those two search bars that you saw on the home page are being shown by these two pages. And I think you will need to work on some of these as well. So this is the main header area, header template. I also need to clean this template as well because he had loaded loads and loads of templates in these and had no idea where to add them. There was another issue. Okay, if I go back and in the model templates, these are the templates that I worked on. This is the template of travel card. This is the thank you page template. This is the hotel detail template. This is the event details template that I created. This is the booking template that is all messed up. and this is the add event template. So add event or add holder template, I think both are same, almost same, and you can dynamically code them. If I go to the booking page, as you can see, this is the header template from the common directory. This is the booking template from the models directory. Now, if you go to the header, the main purpose of the header is that you can add your all the style sheets and script files in this header template. So these are all added here, and these are loads and loads of them. So I also have to clean it up as well. Now, if you can see, header ends here, the head part where you can add the functions, script files, style sheets. It all ends here. Also the meta tag. After that, header has the menu code and some other code as well. But what the other developer, backend developer Umar did was he not only included the header PHP file, he but also after the header file he did what is supposed to be done in the head tag. So he included not only the style sheets, but he also gave the title here. He also added the JavaScript files, and he also did add some meta tags as well, which right now are not here, but he did one. As you can see, this all JavaScript files. The best practice for adding JavaScript file is either in the either in the body tag below, at the end of the body page, before the body close tag. Or if you do not want to add the JavaScript there, then the other best practice is to add these scripts in the head tag, which is in the head of the page, which is in the header one. But the head tag ends here, and after that, all of this content runs, and after that, this code then appears. So I also need to clean this up as well, but I have not added these type of scripts and files in any other pages because I know what the best practices are, but the other developer over did it here. So this is also a main issue for me to do. So I need to clean up the header file, and I also need to clean up this one as well. In the header file, because if I let me go to the hotel page, inspect it. Now if I can go to the console, you can see that the slow network detected all these files are being loaded. And I think there is no need for so much of the font files or so once I clean it up, these will also be reduced to a very small number. And the other thing that I was kind of hoping for that if I go to the header file, if I can code something like because if I am using a carousel template file, then the carousel template is in few templates, not in all the pages. It is this carousel does not need to be loaded in the booking page or in the home page. So what I was thinking that I should code such that if the URL of the page matches this particular URL, then add these files, otherwise don't. What that will do is if we open the hotel page or hotel details page or the booking page or the home page, then those script files for the carousel will not be loaded, and that will increase the load time, and these issues will also be solved. So I will do some PHP code because I also know a little bit of PHP. I have done a course on that. I think I may have done that somewhere in the header file. Let me just check where it was. Okay, this is the head tag. No, I think I have removed that code, but this is the main idea. So there's no need to load all these scripts in every page, in every template. So what we can do is we can just simply code a PHP, a couple of lines of PHP for different pages. So if the page URL matches this one, then load only those files or script that are necessary for those scripts and not all the others. So this way we can increase the page load speed as well and also get rid of this slow network issues. As you can see, there are loads and loads of scripts being loaded, and all these are fonts. I don't know what are we doing here. So these two templates, header.php and booking templates, are very messed up. Again, back to the so these two templates inside the website eSport AMI templates default. These two directories are the main directory that you will be working on. So the common uh, directory has those files that are common, like the header, for there will be a footer, or there will simply body section search, and the templates that I added was are all in this models. So the templates that I added are add event, checkout, event details, hotel details, thank you, and cart. I think these that's all. I need to, there is a home page template as well. I need to work on that. Yes, that is also what you will work on, but I did not add that. This was already there when I first uh, was included in this project. So this is the booking page template that I still need to work on, but these are all the templates that I think you will have to work on. See, these are my added templates. If I go to any of the templates, as you can see, I have got, okay, thank you very much. I have added it twice. So that's an issue found, and I will remove it. Thank you for, thanks to you for making me, this video for you. If I were not making this for you, then I would have added the header template twice. So I'll just remove it, save it, and then upload it to the file. As you can see, if once I edit the header templates, I'm not adding any of the script style sheets here in this template. Uh, rather, but there is one line of JavaScript code that I coded in all of these. This was some extra content area above the templates which were being shown without any settings, so I just hide it. And if I go to the footer in the common, and there is the footer template. If you can see, before the body tag, I have included the scripts, and I have included all of the scripts that are there, that I coded for everything. So let me go through them quickly. This one is the code page for home page login sign up model windows. As you can, I've tried to comment them well so that you can understand easily. So this is the sign in model template. This is the sign up model code. So the JavaScript code for these is the first thing in the footer area. So as you can see, it starts from here, model, my sign up, and it ends here. Then I had to add some JavaScript code for the sliding panel as well, which is this sliding panel, how it works. That code is after that. So I have tried to comment as good as possible so that you can understand that easily. And if you think you need to change some of the JavaScript code, then please do, and because all the JavaScript code is in the header. Before that, before I was included in this project, the JavaScript code was randomly written anywhere on the page. I just uh, pushed them all to the footer so as to work properly. Where is it? Where is it? Footer. Sorry, I just lost it. Okay, this is for the price range slider. This is what I was showing you in the GSPin. I think yes. This is the price range slider. This price range slider will be shown in the hotel template, so you do not need to worry about this as well because this was not working until then. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So do not need to worry about. So this is the slider. If the jQuery is loaded, then load the slider with this code. The end code ends here for the slider. So let's now come to the hotel and event description pages. Let's say, okay, event details. Now I'm in the event details page. There was a little bit of JavaScript code needed to add these. This code was working properly. Please give me a minute. I have to receive a call.